Hello all and welcome to another video. In this video we are going to talk about uh, coke pets or coke pets. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, and uh, we are going to go into the details of the white paper. We are going to analyze the entire white paper, so I am pretty much excited about this project, and I hope you are too. There is not much information about the project regarding the current market cap and the circulating supply, so you'll have to dig deeper to understand that the token is a newly launched token. So yeah, so this is their website, and as you can see that the website uh, doesn't have that much information available except the white paper. So we are going to quickly jump to the white paper, and let's find out what this project is all about. Coke deploys a fair launch game token using GP101, a new primitive for land to earn LTE on chain games. Unlike the vast majority of game tokens in Solana, Coke is launched fairly and 100% community driven. The white paper explains the GP101 standard, the potential for fair launch games implementing this framework, and introduces the first game to utilize it. So again, here the uh, idea behind this project seems to be a community driven project, which generally is the core. Every project is trying to do the same thing, unless you have an extraordinary cryptocurrency product like Bitcoin or Ethereum. Most of the projects will have to focus on the uh, community driven approach, and the most important thing when creating a community driven project is going to be the non token holders, or I should say people who are not holding this token. If I'm not wrong, e EKOC, I would say, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, EKOC token. If uh, if they can, uh, I would say, market their product to the non-token holders, then it is possible that sooner or later the project may grow, because ultimately community needs to keep growing. If the community doesn't grow in that scenario, projects will have any cryptocurrency project will have a bit of hard time to grow. So that's the reason why it is very essential to understand the importance of what the community driven project is. The rise of cryptocurrencies popularity have led to increasing implementation of blockchain technology and crypto assets in games, frequently referred to as GameFi. The introduction of Axie Showcase. So this is some of the history regarding the games and all that stuff. Um, the primary let's read this. The primary problem with two token model uh, is that it is extremely challenging to retain the demand of the secondary token, given that it's exclusively use case. Okay, so let's quickly jump to the what is GP101. GP101 is the first risk mitigated on-chain lend to an LTE fair game standard of Solana. It minimizes the risk of players in the game straying away from the unworkable play to earn P2E model. If an on-chain game uh, fits the four criteria established below, we consider it to be a GP101 LTE game. Fair launch. The game is launched to the market in a fair method. Tokenomics are as follows: 50% LP, 35% in game rewards, and 15% in lending. Lending to opponent. The game must have a lending or borrowing mechanism. Users must be able to lend the native blockchain currency to mint the game token. So these are a couple of their criteria. Basically, 100% community driven. By adopting a fair launch method and tokenomics, the game economy is 100% community driven. No centralized group of stakeholders can influence the economics of the game. Non-pay to earn. Users must not pay to be able to earn. Users must play and participate in the game economics to earn. This is the fair launch system borrowing mechanism. Of course, you will have to verify all these things, and nothing in this video is an investment advice. But the point that I'm trying to make here is pretty simple, that the project itself will have to be a community driven project, even if it want to really compete with other cryptocurrency projects. Of course, the idea of the game may be different, but you will have to try to attract the non token holders or the non EKOC token holders, who the people who are not holding these tokens. And for that, you will have to find out different ways to do that. For example, you can also think about the community. If the token holders or some of the token holders or community members are watching this video, then you guys can think of creating this video as an NFT and bid as much as possible. So the non viewers or non token holders who are watching this video, they can truly believe in this project's potential. Ultimately, the community's activeness is going to create lots and lots of value. So if the community of ECOC, if some of the members are watching this video, or a couple of even token holders are watching this video, and they can bid this NFT for this video as an NFT for the higher price, then then you probably can impress, or you can probably attract the non ECOC token holders to become part of your community. Ultimately, what you have to do is you'll have to believe in the community. You want to grow your community. That is your ultimate goal. Now let's move forward to the next section. What is Coke? Coke is an experiment implementing the GP101 primitive. Coke deploys games that fit the standard and can be completely fair and community driven. In the past, other chains outside of Solana, such as Arbitrum and Avalanche, saw credible attempts at lending based games. DeFi Kingdom, which now is deployed as a subnet on Avalanche, hit a peak valuation of over $2 billion, rising to as high as 2.5 FDV, which allowed DeFi mechanisms focused on lending. FDV means fully diluted valuation. XPIT, a growing game on Arbitrum, surged to as high as 600 million in fully diluted valuation, showing signs of clear traction for fair lending based on-chain games. So the fair lending games needs to be a community-driven project. So even here also they only discussed about the peak valuation, meaning that the price went, the valuation of that coin or cryptocurrency went as high as this much, but in the end it crashed as well because the community didn't probably survive. So just thinking about the peak valuation is not going to matter. Ultimately, the community will have to show to the people or the people around them that yes, they are a powerful community. And one of the great examples can be bidding for this video and converting this video as an NFT by bidding this video for the higher uh, bid. That's all you can probably do. And the non token holders who are watching this video will gradually be uh, uh, impacted, or you can say that they will at least understand that yes, community is watching everything, community is trying to uh, understand everything on the social media, what is going on the social media about their project. And probably you will be able to the community members will be able to impress the non-token holders who are watching this video. So yeah, ultimately what you have to do, or the token holders, what they have to do is they will have to keep spreading the word, because these kind of projects, even though it is a gaming uh, crypto and all that stuff, but generally there have been many cryptocurrencies like this in the past, and most of them has failed unless the community has showed their class, the community had showed their commitment towards the project. And as I mentioned earlier, converting this video into the uh, NFTs can turn out to be a great way to impress the people who are not holding these tokens. So now let's move forward. Despite the hype around lending games, we believe the eventual decline in their valuations can be attributed to the lack of a fair launch and community-driven elements. Again, the same thing which I mentioned as well just a couple of seconds ago, right? That if the community fails, then all these high valuations are not going to be sustainable. If the community has to create a sustainable long-term valuation of the project, then the community will have to work really really hard, and they will have to market their product, and they will have to show people that yes, we are a genuine community, and we are keeping an eye on everything related to our project on social media. For example, as I said earlier as well, that yeah, the community can impress the non token holders of this uh, the token holders who are watching this video, and probably they can impact it. For example, if this video's NFT is has a bid of, let's say, $1,000, then it is possible that there will be a slight impact on the non-token holders who are watching this video. And if the bidding has gone to even up to $10,000, then even in that scenario, of course, the project is going to have a solid impact on people who are watching this video and who are not holding the token. So uh, yeah, that's how community can show what they are up to, and how strong they are. Now let's move forward. If a land to earn has a large chunk of supply pre-owned by VCs, it becomes a matter of time before the game economy falters, as the distribution for rewards and the wasting of VCs collide. If proper lending mechanisms are provided with fair tokenomics akin to meme coins, we believe the game economy becomes sustainable, and therefore making the token itself more sustainable. Coke launches LTE games that strictly adhere to the GP101 standard. The first game of Coke is called Coke Pets. Now let's move forward. Defining a fair launch game token. A fair launch game token should not have any existing stakeholders, investors, or token holders. It is launched to the market with no supply of the token pre-owed to any stakeholders. The token is open. Yes, we understand what the fair launch is. When investors in the open market purchase the token, it should cause the value of the token to increase, thereby raising the value of the game economy that benefits users that play the game for rewards rather than benefiting prior stakeholders that hold the token that has not been purchased from the open market. The main drawback of a game token that has a pre-sale or investors that hold the token before it launches is that when open market buyers acquire the tokens, it creates a challenging environment for the market to decide the fair value of the token. It frequently leads to massive demand shock, particularly if the game token has raised a significant sum of capital before launching the game. So again, what they're trying to say is simply that our project is pretty much fair and it is a community driven project, but just giving a fair launch, or just launching a coin which is distributed fairly is not the only thing. Community will have to keep showing their strength. If the community cannot show their strength, for example, if I will talk, I will only talk about my own projects, or my own sorry, or my own videos, right? So I can give you the example of this video, that if the non token holders who are watching this video, there is a bid for this NFT, and I will put the title by whatever the bid has gone up to in this video, so the community members or non token holders of these videos can know how much price of this video was from the uh, Coke Soul community, or Coke Pets community, so they can know, the non uh, token holders can understand the importance and the power of the community. So community will have to keep showing what their power is. I can only think of non token holders who are watching my videos. If the non token holders who are watching my video can see in the title that this video is converted into an NFT with $1,000 or $10,000 worth of price, then in that scenario, the non-token holders are definitely going to be impressed by the power of the community, the strength of the community. It becomes very difficult to gauge the market demand for the token before launching the game. It is also hard to launch the game token after launching the game and projecting the economy of the game, because the game cannot operate without the tokens as the foundation layer. This causes games to often launch tokens without having clear projections for the growth of the economy, while having a large supply ready to be unloaded, causing a demand shock. Our thesis is simple: if we prevent a demand shock from the beginning, it would increase the probability of a game and token economy success at longevity. It would at least, as bare minimum, create a fair environment and balance between open market buyers of the token and in-game players. Again, what they're trying to say here is pretty simple and pretty understandable, that they are talking about the fair launch, because fair launch creates a very uh, powerful, honest perception about this project. But again, that's just a start. As I keep saying, that the community will have to keep shilling the project on social media. They will have to keep bringing the new members. They will have to keep impressing the new members. And one of the best ways you can do that is by simply converting this video as an NFT to impress the non-token holders, so they can see how much this video is actually worth. Even though they might not be able to buy the NFT, but they will at least know that the community has done a good bid for this video NFT, to show their class, to show their strength, to impress the people who are probably going to watch this video, and who are not holding the Coke Pets token, EKOC token. So yeah, these are some of the concepts which I think the times have changed, and the community members will have to understand the importance of all these concepts. A token used in game should enable a non-inflationary economy that supports a merit-based gaming environment. Players must be empowered to earn the rewards inside the game without being interfered with by external parties whose interests are not aligned with the players, as it can cause a demand shock for the currency that possesses with the very foundation of the game economy itself. Again, the same thing which they're trying to say, they're trying to explain in a bit of a different way, that it is a fairly launched project, a powerful community driven project, but only time can tell, and the community will have to have a powerful long term approach if they really want to succeed. If the community is not going to have a long term approach, then in that scenario this project might not grow. So it is also very essential to understand that the community should be committed towards each other. They should have a long term goal, they should have a long term approach, they should have everything which can make the project sustainable. And one of the great ways to do that is converting and impressing the non token holders of this video, who are going to watch this video once I upload it. Introducing CokePads. CokePads is the first game of Coke which implements the GP101 standard. It is an a land to earn game that enables users to deposit Solana to mint the game token to start playing and earning. The genre of the game is closer to autoplay and tap to earn. With a twist, you can lend soul to gain in-game tokens to upgrade characters, features, items. However, Coke Pets is exclusive and is gated by invite codes. You will be able to find invite codes on Coke's website, which releases 10 new codes every 1 hour. Again, the same rule applies, although the game is a bit different from many other games in the past. But only thing which can make this project different from other cryptocurrency project is the community of this project. You will have to think about impressing the people who are not part of your community, because either you grow or either you are falling down. These are the only two options. So if the community is a growing community, then they will have to impress the non-token holders, and the people who are uh, non-token holders and watching this video, you can also impress them by converting this video into the NFT. Now let's move to the next section, roadmap coming soon. So they haven't launched the roadmap. So let's see the key features. The lifeblood of Coke Pets: use EKOC to purchase, upgrade assets, and unlock hidden features. Exchanging EKOC with Solana keeps your assets versatile and valuable. Tree: your primary fruit producer. Upgrade your trees to enhance their output, maximizing the resources that fuel your zoo's growth. Fruit harvested by tapping. So this is how you can play the game, and these are some of the features of the game. But again, the same rule applies here as well. If these features are decided by the community, then it can give a very boosting a growth to the project, because these features will matter in the longer run, and it will also get more users. So the community's involvement in deciding which features are good, and community should also be able to see which features are actually useful and which features are not working, so they can improve on creating new features. Or you can say that if they have the community has a developer or the team members who are in touch with the community, then the community can explain to them what kind of features are better, and they should also have that kind of traction oriented mindset, so the community can handle the project in a highly decentralized manner, which is going to be the key factor for the growth of this project. And again, at the same time, the community will have to also think about marketing this project on the social media, and especially focusing on the impressing the non-token holders, so the people who are not holding the ECOC token. If they can impress them, it is also going to be very helpful thing, because ultimately, if you don't keep adding the new members, then in that scenario the project is sooner or later going to die, because the existing token holders are going to somehow, some of, I'm not saying each and everyone, but some of the existing token holders with time are going to lose the interest, and then you will have to replace them with the new token holders. So in that scenario you will have to think about different ways to approach the audience. And the way I'm building this content is for you guys as well, if you, to give you guys an opportunity that if you have a powerful community, then convert this video into an NFT, and I'll put whatever the bid is made by the community or some of the community members of to impress the or impact create an impact to the non-token holders. The higher the amount, the more likely that they are going to be impressed. The non-token holders are going to be the key to grow the project. It's not just the token holders. Yes, of course, it is very important to have token holders holding it for a longer period of time while playing the game, and even when they do not play the game. But it is also going to be an important factor to impress the non-token holders who know about the project. For example, whoever will watch this video, they will know about the project, but if they do not invest, then you are missing the mark, you are missing the opportunity. So that's the reason why the community members will have to think about doing that. Now let's move forward. Tab 2 on collect fruits. Tap the screen as fast as you can to collect fruits. The faster you tap, the more fruits you gather, which are crucial for progressing in the game. Speed is your ally. Upgrade level. Tap to earn EXP points and level up. Each level unlocks new rewards and features. Keep tapping to ascend the ranks and discover what's waiting at higher levels. Increase motivation. Tapping is more than just fruit collection, it also boosts the motivation of your garden keepers. Okay, so it is just a simple tap to earn game. And the most important thing here will be to understand that if this game doesn't work, and if this game doesn't create a powerful community uh, which is connected to the project, even if this game fails, even when this game doesn't attract enough users, even in that scenario, if the community is going to be intact, if the community is going to grow, then only the project will survive. So it is also very important to understand, and that one of the ways, as I can say, is that you can try to impress the non-viewer, the non-token holders, and or the non-token holders who are going to watch this video, is one of the ways to do that. Because it shows that even if the game fails, community has a belief in them that they are going to survive, they are going to thrive, they are going to do whatever it takes to make this project a successful project. I'm just thinking about the worst case scenario, so that's what I'm talking about. It doesn't mean that this game is going to fail necessarily. Now let's move to the next session. Buy and upgrade trees. Upgrade trees. Open the tree menu to view a list of your trees, including this. So these are also some of the features and how you can buy the new trees. So this is what they're talking about, is their gaming features or gaming experience which you are going to get if you are ever going to use this coin. And if you are just going to be a community member, and if you are not going to play the game, then I don't think so. That you're going to need to know all these things. If you are interested in the game, then only you need to know all these things. But overall, uh, as a community member, yes, there is a role for you if you can become part of the you know the core team who is trying to design the game or all these features, because ultimately it is also the community's responsibility as well as this is a decentralized project, to handle the game in a much more efficient way. So if the community is not going to handle the project in an efficient way, then also the project may die. So that is also one of the reasons why it is very essential to impress the non token holders or non uh, token holders which are watching this video, who are going to know about the project in one way or another way. You will have to find different ways to do that, and one of the best ways is to, of course, market through NFTs and creating the content and converting them into the NFTs. So the non token holders can understand the strength of the community and at the same time higher the bid of that NFT. For example, higher the bid of this video as an NFT, more they will be impressed by the community. Let's move to the next session, which is also about upgrade the garden keepers and all that stuff. So again, these are some of the features of the game. You can go through it if you want to. Let's quickly jump to the lending and borrowing economics. How to borrow EKOC token. Please pardon me or please forgive me because I am not sure whether I am pronouncing it correctly or not. Access the borrowing features, open the map and select. So these are the lending and borrowing section, and swapping and all that thing. So we are almost done with the entire white paper. Basically, you can go through it if you want to, and you can also ask the community members, because if the community is strong, then I'm sure that they are also going to explain to you, or explain to you all this in a much more efficient way, because the community, it is community's job as well to educate the new investors who are becoming part of the project. And that's the reason why you should always ask the questions to the community if you have any questions. If the community doesn't answer your questions, in that scenario you can judge that community, that the community is not that powerful, or the community is not probably uh, that strong, and the community is definitely not a growth mindset community if the community doesn't answer the basic questions regarding the project to the new investors or the new token holders. And again, nothing in this video is an investment advice, so please do your due diligence before doing that. But if you are an existing community member, then converting this video in an NFT is going to be an amazing opportunity for you, I guess. So if you want to do that, join me in my Telegram group. The link is in the description. And if you really liked this video, then you can hit the like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel, you're also welcome to do that, and join my Telegram community. Even if you want to, if you want me to make a video about some other project, and if you want that video to be converted into the NFT, so you can probably impact the other non-token holders of that project on social media. I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.